So I can keep talking all day. I'm just a little embarrassed. It's kind of like, I don't know, man. I have one rule that don't be a ham, you know, like some people want attention, right? But like, so like in theory, I try to only talk if I have something to say, right? Another thing is just like to force yourself to talk, you know? And at that point, you're just craving attention, you know? But like, I got nothing to do, I guess I should keep talking. You know, they have links to all my old sermons and stuff. Conan O'Brien was saying he wants to publish a link to all his old television shows. Fuck, yeah, whatever. Anyway, you know, it occurred to me that the missionaries, every time they went in a new city, they had to start over. Every time they went in, but they got better, you see. One of the things I learned is don't talk, listen. Try to listen and don't talk so much. Like that's a good, it really helps trying to explain shit. Like that guy said Morse code, you know. It's a good way to explain it, right? So each time you start over, you get a little better and better at explaining it. Like the NIST beacon, the main random number I use, I learned to call it a bingo game. Every 60 seconds they publish bingo numbers, and it's hard to explain stuff to people, you know. But a Geiger counter is like it's like Morse code, you know.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
Can you use your lighter, please?
Sure. Here you go. Ready? Oh, shit.
That's some good crystal. That's some good crystal you have.
Okay. So, one of the guys was saying the Native Americans call it their grandfather is God or something like that. He's kind of giving me shit, right? So I open up I'm talking to No, that's cool. You're welcome to listen. It's just a little weird to. Anyway. So I open up and this is after I talked about the Geiger counter and the rocks. I didn't aim the camera. I'm not real good at aiming the camera. It's kind of funny, like when you're like aiming a camera, you see there's rocks right there, right? So I pointed at those rocks and I said there's radiation coming out of there, and he thought I was like crazy. And anyway, so like the Bible passage that came up is God can raise up children of Abraham from these stones. I get distracted. You just walk by. Wait. Damn. I was living in Vegas. There were no hot women. I don't know what it was. I was living like deprived. Like all of a sudden I end up in these areas and it's like nothing but hot women with shorts on. Holy shit.
Oregon, it's the opposite.
Yeah. Holy shit.
Sorry.
I'm like living in these other places. There's like no hot women, like Vegas or something. I'm like, I didn't have a car and I'm in like this little block and it's like no hot women. I come here and it's all young, hot women. It's weird. It's just trippy. All of them wearing like short shorts. It's like, wow. And they're not fat either. It's like crazy. And they're white women. It's crazy. It's crazy. San Diego was the same way. I was tripping out down there. I think he called me a perv, I'm not sure. But you don't understand. When you come from a area with no hot women, and then they're like, they stand out, you know what I'm saying? When you're, let's imagine you're if you're a, what do you call it? You know, one of those French trappers who's like trapping fur, he goes off in the wilderness for a month. You know, when he comes back, he's gonna notice the women. So like I've been like in Vegas for like 15 years, like locked in my parents' attic and shit. And then all of a sudden, holy fuck, what is this? Anyway.